Hello there folks, it is TIJ Gaming and welcome back to the Neil Robertson Pro Career on Snooker 19. Today it is time for the second session of the final of the Coral Tour Championship. It's episode 82 of Season 4 today. We're playing against Judd Trump. Let's get straight into it. So the first session was a session of 5 frames. It was meant to be 4 frames, but because of the glitch that I keep banging on about, I'm sure you don't want to hear any more about, we played an extra frame. And Judd Trump won that one. We went into that 3-1 down, and Judd obviously won the other frame. So it's a bit of a way back. We're going to play a 6-frame session today before going into the final session, if we are to get there, of course, on Wednesday. Bear in mind that Judd Trump only needs another 5 frames to win this match. So if he does win this session 5-1, it's all over for us. But hopefully we can do a lot better than that. I think we've got to aim to win this session 4-2. And if we win it 4-2, then we're only a frame behind going into the final session.
That's loose. He wanted more control there. 8.
But we had a good chance at the start there, as you could see with the first red that Judd left off the break-off that you saw last time out. But we couldn't get on the second red there, so just trying to put this red up bulk. Just makes it less tempting for him to play up bulk, that's all.
Neil Robertson.
But I thought we were a bit unlucky, to be honest, in the last one. We didn't play our best stuff, sure, but you know, we were a bit unlucky all the same. Now, he's played a good shot there because he's left us right on the cushion. Otherwise, I'll just play a screw shot on the red. Well, that's gone a lot further than I thought it would go. I thought that would have just gone on the cushion, which is a surprise. But we've left a chance and he's potted it. Well, that's not one of our finest moments, I have to say.
8.
And I think the trouble for us is that, okay, we're not playing our best snooker, but at the same time, Judd Trump is taking any chance that you're giving him and going full throttle.
16.
And it was a bit of a stupid shot from us. But look what it's led to. Potentially a frame-winning chance just like that. At a flick of a finger.
24.
Or a click of a finger, rather.
25.
But I had aimed before coming into this to win at least the first 2 frames of the session.
30.
Brings us more back to an equal footing. But if Judd Trump does win this first frame, it's not the end of the world. But it is a long way back. It's fair, it's fair to say that, definitely.
38.
Because if he wins this frame, to win the final from here, we've got to go from here and beat him 8-3.
39.
Which is going to be tough.
45.
But a poor start from us. That safety shot wasn't good enough. Just completely misjudged the angles altogether. Thought it'd just play that onto the cushion, but the Red Bull ran a lot further than that, and to be fair, it was a very good pot from Judd. It, really crashed that one in, and
52.
was brave to do that because it could have easily gone out. But after winning the opening frame,
57.
looks like Judd is going to take 5 in a row.
$58.
Bit of a misjudgment there, mind you. Got to play a good shot here.
Fabulous pot.
So he's 52 ahead.
Looks pretty good to me.
Red and black needed. He's potted the red.
That's well played.
Now he's going for the blue. He will need another red.
66.
And is he on one? Well, can you believe that? He's 58 ahead with 59 on.
Judd Trump, 66.
And he's left a potential chance. This won't be easy. Really, to give ourselves a chance, we've got to pot 4 blacks. 4 reds, 4 blacks. Then the colours. So it's the ultimate test. But it is a way back into this. If there ever was one. Oh, I didn't want to hit that red on the way back.
8.
We're just not getting things right at the moment. It's not coming to us.
Yeah, he's looking to drop this into the middle pocket.
And that just hampers our position to get on the black. It's okay, but
9.
again, it's not easy.
relatively easy.
Huh. Speak for yourself, Neil Folds. Yep, it's there. Didn't I play that with much pace?
16.
We're relying on a good
He's going
pot
for
up
it.
to the top corner pocket. And it looks like it's there. What's the position like? It's pretty good.
17.
Only got one red to aim for now. Pot the black and we should be on it. Yeah, the black's there. So we are on this red, but of course we've got to pot the black after that.
24.
We've still got a bit of work to do. But of course we can play for
Overhit this.
a snooker. And I guess you could say cynically that, well, you should really play for the snooker when there's one red left on the table. But, you know, just wants to make sure of that ultimately there. So the black's there. Had to play it with some side to get ourselves onto the yellow. But this green is going to be awkward. I don't think we can see that to any pocket.
32.
Oh, it will pass the pink into that corner pocket there. So we've got to play this at the right pace. Leave ourselves an opening. It's a little bit too hard, but this should just come off the cushion. That's okay.
34.
This would be the ultimate steal, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
This looks relatively straightforward.
Green's there. Good pot.
37.
Again, still some challenges here. But this would be a great comeback.
He's taking it on.
Brown's there.
41.
Now, this blue to pink shot's going to be tough.
Long pot, right up his street.
The blue's there.
That's one of his
There's enough pace on it to get for the pink. But again, we're going to have to play another good shot to get on the black.
46.
It's all going to go down to this.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
Pink's there. What's the position like on the black? Off the cushion, come on. Oh, just needed a little bit more, but I feel like we have to go for this. This black to steal the frame by a singular point. Oh, God, this is tough. We'll know pretty much straight away after we make contact with this.
Well,
We've missed it, but we've kept it safe. Well, to a degree.
Robertson, 52.
And Judd Trump's missed it now. Wow. I thought for a second, oh, he's potted this. It's all over. Let's just make sure of this. It's right over the pocket. And it's there. We win the frame by a singular point. That was a brilliant, well, alright, wasn't a clearance in the end, but to build up for the black, it was pretty good. Fair to say, we got away with one there when we missed the black and kept it safe. But you need a bit of luck sometimes in this game. And when I thought that it was all over and we're going to go 5-2 down, we're only now 2 frames behind. It's 4 frames to. And that just might give us a little bit of inspiration to do something. But I'll tell you what, we've left a long red again. She's going to play safe, though. Here is Judd. There's a narrow angle through there, and that was brave, but he made it work.
That's an excellent safety.
The success of this shot is reliant on perfect pace.
Look where that cue ball is going to end up. Is it going to cover the red? I don't think it is.
He's taking this on.
But now he's going to try the other red, and it's an excellent pot. This is very strange compared to the way we usually play. It's usually we're given an opportunity to get in first. It's not what we're used to, but this is right on the cushion. I think this is end of break.
14. Judd Trump, 14.
We've just got to get wise for our safety here. We've won 1 frame. If we can win another, then it's only 1 frame between us. And somehow things start to look a little bit better.
Brilliantly played.
Oh, he's crashed into them. He's got to hope for some cover. Has the cue ball got the pace? No. Well, that was a really poor
I'm
shot.
not sure what happened there, but it's a poor result.
Definitely. Poor shot there from Judd. So what can we make of this? Pretty much a sitter, this opening pot. It's all about position for the black and then position for the red after that.
1.
This is awkward. Just get a slight nudge off that red, perhaps. Yeah, that's worked out nicely. The problem if we played it at that pace originally was that we're going to go too far. We're going to go too far and be a bit of a pain. But it was never the attempt to pot that red that we made contact with.
9.
Just a bonus, actually, that's now in a potable position. And I think, well, we've got it. We might as well take advantage. Don't want to come too far for this. It's just okay. Just about. I'll come to the other side of this, actually. That's annoying. Didn't want to hit that one.
17.
So we're going to have to do something here. Not going to naturally be on a red. Yeah, it's okay. But we are... I don't know if we're saying feeding off scraps, but our positional play hasn't been great. My worry about going into the reds here is just... I think it could go wrong. And the problem is, if you go into the reds from there and don't play anything...
No, not the result he was looking for.
Bloody hell.
Neil Robertson, 24. One.
We've done that too much lately. Trying to be too precise. And we've hit it too short. Well, if we're going to play like that, then of course anybody worth their salt's going to take advantage.
9.
It's tough so far. Not playing our best game.
16.
Judd's opened the reds. He's not had the best success. But it's okay. And all that hard work we did to win the previous frame might just be evaporated now.
24.
Only got one option here. That's a good pot.
30.
And the table does start to open up now for Judd Trump. To retake that free frame lead. Not all over. Again, we just got to take our chances better and win a few in a row, really. As I say, if we get out of this at 4-2, I think I can take it. Only one frame behind going into Wednesday's final session. And obviously it'll be one each after this.
41.
So we will need to win 3 out of the next 4. Or even better, you know, if we win all 4, then great.
49.
But Judd Trump has done well from here. Again, just really rub salt into the wounds. It's 44 ahead, sorry. Just needs the red, and it's there.
No problems with the rest there.
But there could be a temptation to play a snooker here.
55.
He's not exactly made sure of this. It's not quite come hard enough, unfortunately. We only need one snooker.
Not a straightforward safety shot here.
Don't think we really need to lay snookers at this point. Just don't leave Judd Trump an easy shot. Mind you, that's not a bad one. Oh, that was close. That was close.
So he's looking to play safe again. This is fascinating.
Don't have the double kiss. Need enough pace on this cue ball. Come on, come on, come on. It's not going to go, is it? No. Ah, could have been a good shot. Just didn't judge it. But he was so close to going in off there.
He's taking the red on.
He's missed it. He's missed the red. Try and get this in behind the green. But I don't think it's going to work. We've blocked the one red. We haven't blocked the one we've played.
Half a chance here.
And it's there, and that really brings an end to the frame.
Thank you, the 8th frame.
To be honest, my safety's never been great. You know, laying up snookers and all that, but we didn't do a great job there. So Judge Trump wins the 7th frame. But once again, we've been left a chance from the break.
Tricky pot, no doubt. Impressive opening.
This needs to run. This needs to run. It's okay. Let's not try and play into them yet, eh?
8. Touching ball.
Could have done, but I just think that, you know, it's been too much of a risk. But now we've got the added problem of an awkward pot when we're touching ball. The pot's okay, and the position's good. And now we have to go for the jugular. Let's open them up and see what we get.
Plenty of power. The split looks good to me.
Well, they're well and truly open.
16.
We've left at least one on. We've just got to get our positions right here.
This should be pretty straightforward.
Kiss of death from Neil Foles there. I don't know where the crowd's gone, by the way.
24.
I just think my shots are rubbish.
He's going for the left corner pocket. What a top shot that is.
That's a decent shot, but the red's run a little bit too far.
Superb cueing.
So I'm going to have to play one of these bulk colours. That is the added problem when you've got so many reds out in the open. That you're bound to get stuck at some point. But this is a good opportunity, and if we keep our focus, I'd hope that we could win this frame.
This is not easy.
Too much of a risk to play for the black there, I think, so wants to play for the blue. Very nice kiss
Positional shot.
on the red to line up nicely for the blue.
Gently does it.
Gently does it, but hopefully not too gently, but that one's going to go more than hard enough into the pocket so we can relax. Might as well just pick off a few of these reds by the middle pocket. It's a few free points in effect.
39.
We can line up for the black from there. But this seems to be a little bit better. We've just got to make the most of it. Do a professional job. The reds should be okay. Obviously, we won't need all of these if we stay at the table. And if we do, obviously it'll be a good break, but as long as we win this frame with enough reds, and the gap will be back down to 2. And this will be probably our best frame yet.
55.
In terms of being clinical. This has come too far, I think. There's a gap for the blue, though, I think, here, actually.
56.
Don't fancy the black at that angle, I have to say. I mean, how many reds we got left? We got 6? Yeah.
He's an expert long potter, and he's taking this on.
So, red and black will do it.
Such talent.
61.
Perfect pace required for this shot.
So there's the red. We're lined up nicely for the black.
62.
This black, barring snookers, of course, to reaffirm that
So,
gap
just needs
of only
to
2
follow.
behind. Ah, there's the crowd, back again.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
But that was a good frame from us.
He's tempted by this red.
Not all over yet, of course. Be nice if we could pop this one to make sure of it. Yep, it has dropped. It's a good shot.
70.
If we can make a century here, that'd be excellent. You know, we've made sure of it now. It's not just the case of a snooker needed. We have made sure of it now. We're 74 ahead with 59 on. And it's very soon, if we judge this right, going to be 75 ahead with only 51 points on. Obviously, that'll be 6 4-point snookers that Judd isn't going to come back to the table for. So,
75.
good job from us. Potted the first red, and we've got on with it since then. And we've played well. Just hope we can keep this sort of form up. We might have a chance of winning this session.
'83.
Misjudged that really for the pink, I have to say.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner.
And because of that misjudgment, we tried to do a bit too much there. But you know what? I'll take that. It's not a century, but it's a good break. I think it was a break of 83 in the end. Yeah, it was. And we've won 2 frames so far in this session. That was more than we did yesterday. Sorry, not yesterday, on Saturday.
Thank you, the 9th
So I'll
frame.
take that.
Neil Robertson.
And hopefully we can build from here. Already halfway through this session. It's 2-1 to us at the moment. If we can carry that on throughout the next 3 frames, another 2-1, we'll have achieved our aim of 4-2. And we'll only be 1 behind going into the next session. But if we win these next 3, then we can be ahead amazingly going into the next one.
This into the right corner pocket.
That is a quality opening red.
And all it takes is a bit of confidence, and it's amazing what that can do for you. Let's see how the split goes this time.
That's a great split. You'll be unlucky.
Well, it's a good split, but let's just see if we're on anything first off.
8.
That one should have ran long enough, I would have thought, to leave it onto the middle. Yep, it has. But when Neil Fold says that, I do also take it with a bit of an air of caution, because it can be a great split, but sometimes the reds all block one another. You can sometimes not be on anything, and, well, it's about as useless as a chocolate teapot if you're not on anything.
Well, I'm not surprised he's taking on the long pot here. Well, an excellent...
Where's this cue ball going to end up? Ooh, that's a problem. Oh, no, it's not. It's okay. Didn't think we'd be on this red that we were going for.
This in gently.
Luckily, there was a gap. A small one, but a gap nevertheless.
15.
This is being played towards the left middle pocket.
Good pot. I think we're just about on
21.
the next red. Yeah. Pink is up to bulk, which isn't ideal, I have to say.
Nicely positioned for the
But we should have 2 free reds, you can see. On the other side of the table here. We like a good long pot, so don't see any problem with lining up for those.
$27.
I might be inclined after potting this one just to split the reds again, because we didn't have the best split. We hadn't got the best angle to do so, to be honest. Oh, we've underhit this. This could come Yeah, it just hasn't got the angle at all on the black, this. We've done to hit it. Or, you know, underscrewed it for how hard we hit it, I suppose.
Well, no surprises here with the long pot attempt.
Good shot on the blue. Can always count on those.
33.
Pace is critical here.
Yeah, pace is critical, and I think we've hit that one a little bit better this time, but to be honest, it's not great. I'm not going to do anything stupid here, because this is a good chance.
The long pot's on, and he's going for it. Tremendous shot.
39.
Right, can we do it this time?
Pace is very important.
You keep saying it, Neil, but we're obviously not listening. Not really got any
Nice position on the black.
serious
40.
leverage on these reds. Although we'll try and make contact with them and see what happens.
Lots of power on this shot.
It's always worth a go. Can we bring anything into play?
Best split. He'll be disappointed with that.
That's the problem. If you split them and it goes wrong, it is tough to play safe. Wonder if we can get in behind the yellow and brown. But after all the hard work I've done, I do regret playing that now. That's not really gone and done anything, has it?
Neil Robertson, 47.
That's annoying, that. You know, maybe we shouldn't have played that. Maybe we should have just played safe. But what's Judd Trump playing here?
Foul and a miss. Neil Robertson, 4.
No real advantage here, and he's put his opponent in again.
I hope he's not doing one of these stupid shots where they can't figure out where they're going.
Foul and a miss. Neil Robertson.
Well, the ball's in his court, so to speak.
Well, you know what? From here I'm going to play on, because that's obviously just one of the small glitches in Snooker 19. I think I'd probably take that sort of thing in a quarter-final. But in a final, to win on 3 fouls and a miss when, you know, the AI clearly doesn't understand what's going on, I'm going to, you know, just play on myself. Because, to be honest, it was a good opportunity anyway after he'd hit the bulk colours. So there obviously wasn't anything on there. Well, not that he would have seen, obviously. So
8.
maybe it wasn't as bad as I originally thought. It's a decent chance now for us to take a second frame in a row without Judd Trump getting a pot. This is the sort of momentum I'm talking about.
9.
Oh, we've overhit that. That could be a problem. But no, should nestle up nicely for the next red. Just 6 reds left.
13.
In fact, is there just 6 reds left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should have... No, of course, we do need this final red. And with this, it's 2 in a row.
No issues there.
And we've got 3 for the session. So,
No real way for his opponent to win.
you know, that's the worst thing ticked off. Judd Trump hasn't extended his gap. We know that already. But however, now we've got
His opponent in this frame.
a bit of momentum, looking to chip into that 3-frame gap. 4-frame gap that he left. No, it was a 3-frame gap. Of course it was. At the end of the last session.
23.
And, you know, we could even end up ahead here. But I think if we could end up just 1 behind, after being 3 behind, going into the last day's play, I'll certainly take that. But it's been better stuff from us the last 2 frames.
28.
Could have gone wrong with that safety we played earlier. We were a little bit unfortunate, to be honest, to
Aiming for the left corner
not
here.
be on a red. But, you know, maybe we shouldn't have played that. Wasn't a guaranteed position from that split. Never is, I guess.
29.
I don't think you'll blame me just for getting my eye in a little bit more. Increasing our confidence even more than it is. Because I'm feeling pretty confident at the
Into
moment.
Left corner pocket. That's a top shot. Well played.
But it's 2 in a row. 3-1 for the session. And if we win another, then we've definitely achieved our full aim of getting where we want to be before the last day's play. But as I say, if we can win this 5-1, then we'd be ahead, and I don't think I ever contemplated that, but it is still early days, you know, we've got to bear that in mind, that nothing's guaranteed here.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
Oh, that didn't end well, did it? Right off the green.
.42.
No, none of these reds go, so let's just try hitting them in the middle and seeing what happens. Not going to give anything up at this stage. But it's going to be 2 in a row. So we're only 2 frames behind Judd Trump now at
Neil Robertson,
5. No, it's 5-4. Sorry, we're only 1 behind Judd Trump, of course. So, you know, it's been a good comeback. Considering we were 4-1 back, to be back to 5-4.
Thank you, the 10th frame. Judd Trump to break.
And I just want to keep it there now. So if we can have 1 apiece towards the end of the session, I'll be pretty happy with that. But Judd Trump, you know, maybe lost his, I wouldn't say his discipline, but he has lost a little bit of
It's half a chance,
the way he's been playing.
Nonetheless.
Which is good news for us. Now, can we see the black? We can. Thank heavens. Or can we? This should just drop in.
Well,
Yeah,
looks
that's
safe
fine.
to all intents and purposes.
That was fine.
8.
Trouble is the black won't now go, so the sort of risk you take. It's blue up next. But we're much better this time round than we were in the first session.
9.
Bit of a poor start, but since then, you know, we've played some good stuff. Let's see if we can carry that on.
Prolific long potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on.
The crowd obviously don't like the long pots anymore. Because they applaud when you get to the end of a frame, but nothing else. Miserable old sods.
Well,
Obviously, that, you know,
goes.
they don't have to be
Half a
old, but
chance.
it's the same 6 people in the crowd every time you play.
Excellent pot. Superb.
Oh dear.
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
But nicely back on the black.
15.
And hopefully we can get rid of the few reds round it to make the black much more appealing to play for. Nothing easy about this, mind. Gotta get on the blue again. We can play for the black, I think, this time, mind you. Yep, we can. So I'd be more than inclined to do that. Just come off the cushion, make sure we're far enough off it, make sure the pot as well, rather than just focusing on position. 'Cause if you don't pot, then position's pointless.
30.
Well, it's great for the other player, but not for you. Oh, that only just dropped. But it did nevertheless.
31.
I'm going to play blue this time. I think we've got quite a bit of luck getting onto the black then. I just don't fancy it again. So
Long pot's on, and he's going for it.
just make sure we're on something, or at least as much as we can with backspin, but this has come a bit too far.
36.
This is a tricky pot from here now. Plays with an air of caution. But no, it's a good shot. But I don't know whether to play the... No, actually, we won't play a negative shot here.
37.
I was thinking, well, we could just get in behind a bulk colour. But no, I don't think we need to do that. I think we're okay. Need to play a bit side here, though. It's a good pot, and it's a tricky position, but it's about as much as we could have got from there.
42.
Now this relies on good pace. Oof, I just about went in. I overhit that one though, so I don't think we're going to get onto a red from here unless we just play
Playing this with plenty of power.
We backspin and try and go into the pack. No, it's not going to happen though.
Well, he lost control of the
So end of break, but we've got a good score on the card. I know it's not golf, but oh well. So we'll just play safety shot from here. Problem is it's tricky from here to play safe. So I'm just going to play what you would probably term a very negative shot and just play up in behind the black.
Neil Robertson, 50.
That's a good shot there from Judd, but nothing that we can't handle. I mean, I regret saying that now because we're about to muck this up. But no, that should be okay. Got a good gap, but still plenty of reds at the table. And there's still 91 remaining. Yeah, there is. So it's a good gap, but as we saw in the first frame of the session,
The safety battle continues.
not a gap that's big enough. Unless you have won the frame, mathematically. He tried for a half chance on that red, didn't make it, and now he's committed a foul. So that's a few extra points that we'll take. No, don't need to play anything silly. The ball's in our court here. It's Judd Trump that's got to play the aggressive shot to get back into the frame. If we see it, then sure, we'll play a good snooker, but if we don't see it, I'm quite happy just to keep playing like this. But an interesting shot there.
He's looking to get the cue ball safe and tight to the cushion here.
Hopefully we hit that. I think we did. Yeah, we did. But have we left a red on? No, we haven't. Not that he's fancied taking on anyway. It's probably the longest safety battle we've had, to be honest. For a session that's been nearly 5 frames, it's gone remarkably quickly. Something might open up soon, but we won't start playing anything too aggressive. So there's no point. But look at that. Judd Trump's potted the red. Wow.
3.
It was a good spot there and it was a good pot. So what can he make of this?
4.
It's not easy.
10.
Might be end of break already. It is. He's opened them up.
Judd Trump, 10.
Which, you know, interesting call. But they've all stayed fairly close together. We brought one red out into the open, but it's luckily onto the... Oh, it was onto the side cushion, but it just come off, and we didn't get behind the brown.
Hot here.
And he's potted the red,
1.
and now they are, you know, a lot better open. But the problem is there's only one ball he can go for. It only go for the brown, the blue here.
7.
Which just makes things tougher. Not impossible, mind.
12. 13.
Let's see how he goes. It was a good spot, though, to find that red and pot it.
Brilliant pot.
Oh, that's a good pot. That is an excellent pot. But how does he get onto a red from here? He's going to have to play a good shot. Just playing the black. Bringing the black back into play. That's a good call.
6.
And he's played an excellent positional. And now that black is back on its spot. You would fancy maybe Judd to win this now. But not all over. Nice now that
27.
all the parts can fall into place, though, pretty quickly. So this is the last red. He will be behind, coming up to the colours.
35.
What's he going to play here? Is he going to try and bring the pink back onto its spot? Yeah, he does. Very sensible there.
Would you
But
believe
is he snookered himself on the yellow?
41.
Can you believe that? After all that brilliant work. And I mean, that was a pretty crappy attempt to
that well? Tough shot.
get that
Couldn't have
safe.
made it better.
And the yellow's there. And are we going to get a jail free here? We don't need to start playing these too quickly.
He's aiming for the left
Let's
corner
just
here.
make sure of this.
Tremendous pot.
Excellent cueing.
Judd will be gutted at that. You know, really will. Because he could have re-established a 2-frame lead. But if we pop the blue, that's not going to happen.
9.
You know, he's done really well to come back into that, to be honest.
Just needs this blue.
Just needs the blue. And unbelievably, we've come from 4-1 down
That should be it.
to do the same to Judd. With the next 5 frames, we've beat Judd 4-1. So the scores after 10 are level. It's 5 frames apiece. Been a very good comeback from us.
20.
And just 1 frame left in today's session. Can we maybe even lead? You wouldn't have expected that from 3 frames down. Could we even lead going into the last session? 1 frame to go. Let's see how it goes. An excellent comeback though so far. And it is now a best of 7. That's some really good work we did there to bring ourselves back into the match.
Yes, this is really close, with neither player being able to break free.
Big momentum swinger this could be. It's not a long final session, 6 frames. But from where we were, even if we do lose this frame, I think to come out of this only 1 behind from where we were. So, you know, 3 behind. It's not a bad job. Not a bad job at all. That being said, the momentum we've got, we've certainly got a chance of winning this frame. That wasn't the best, mind you. Wants to clear the green, and we haven't done. We've left a red on. Doesn't fancy it though, which might be a sign of Judd not having as much confidence as usual. And crucially, the blue's been moved now, which makes any sort of break or any sort of shot a lot less tempting. Because if you're not on the black, you're not really going to be on anything. But he's really opened them up there. He's found the target in behind these. I think we have to go for the jugular here. Really do. Because I think if we don't, we're not going to leave these safe. It's a big shot, this. Oh, it's tough, this.
No more than half a chance here.
It's there. But where's the cue ball going to end up?
Great opening row.
Are we on the black? That would be a bit of luck.
1.
It was an excellent pot. Almost deserved a bit of luck. And we are on the black. Would you Adam and Eve it? I don't think Judd will believe that we potted that.
8.
But this is, you know, a lot more pressure from here. If we make a mistake, then safety is very tricky.
Nine.
He's looking to pop
Let's
this.
try and keep our focus. Pick these off 1 by 1. And see how much we make. We haven't got to do this in 1 visit.
Really impressive cueing.
15.
No real problem here.
Don't put the pressure on like that, Foldsy.
16.
He's played that very well.
Yeah, well,
23.
I'll take the applause. I didn't think I'd played that too well, but apparently he's played it very well. Well, truth be told, I don't know what we're on. Is this a plant? Yeah, it should be. Okay. I'll take that then. Gotta get this right. Oof, it only just dropped. It only just dropped that. Goodness me. Now, the black does still go, but, you know, I just... when you don't fancy a shot, it rarely ends well, so... Going to take the pink onto the centre here. Yeah, good pot. Opens things up a bit more now.
Wonderful shot.
30.
I'll tell you something, I'm really feeling the pressure now. Because this is a good chance, but position's so... Got to be so fine with position. Not much
He's looking to
leeway.
Excellent shot.
What a wonderful pot.
37.
But we're making a good job of it so far.
38.
To be honest, I've got so caught up in frame by frame, I can't remember how many this will be in a row if we win this. He won the second frame, didn't he, Judd did? So, before in a row this, so that would be pretty special. And it's all stemmed from that brave, very brave long pot we took on.
45.
Which opened absolutely everything up. If we'd have missed that, we would have had a real problem.
$52.
But if you're taking on the big colours, usually you're in good stead.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
Just got to keep this up for a few more shots. But this has been an excellent display. If we can end this session 5-1,
60.
that'd be brilliant, that would, really would. Ooh. Didn't think about that one. That's a plot twist for you. I thought this red would go. That's what we were playing for. Oh, does it go? No, it's most certainly not. Oh, mate, if this doesn't go in... How many reds have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 2, yeah, 7. Is it worth the risk? It's got to be, hasn't it, at this point? No. Oh, friggin' hell. Oh. We've not really left that much. We've not left an easy pot, but... Oh, well. If we lose this from here... Oh, just a bad positional...
8.
Said it could be a big momentum frame, this.
9.
Let's see. Long way back for Judd. I said I wouldn't be disappointed if we come out of this 4-2. I feel like I would be, though, now.
17.
It's not on the black, so he's going to have to play the pink.
$23.
And all we can do now is sit and watch. We misjudged that side spin. Didn't play it at the right pace.
24.
And we could be punished for that. Ultimately, it was the bad positional that led to that.
21. $32.
Well, as I say, we just have to sit and wait.
39.
If Judd goes into the last one frame clear, then okay, fair enough, considering where we were.
40.
But I think that the way we've played, I know it was a long way back, to be ahead would be a real bonus.
27.
He's made a good go at this. Just got to do the colours, which he didn't do last time.
48.
So what does he play here? Plays the pink.
54.
Just about on the yellow, is he? He is, yeah.
56.
I think he'll do this now.
59.
Great play to get back into a frame that was...
Yeah, I agree. Really
This is
agree.
where the pressure starts to
And
mount.
blue and pink will put him a frame ahead going into the last session.
Can he close it out after fighting his way back into the frame?
Just the pink needed, and it's an easy one. It's there. So Judd Trump very
74.
very well gets back into the frame with a great clearance of 81. That hurts. That does hurt.
Is the frame. Well played.
But you know what? It's an excellent session from
Blue
us.
frame 12.
We've got ourselves right back into the match. The result is 4-2 after the session. And going into Wednesday's session, we are only a frame behind going into Wednesday's session. Only a frame behind. I think we can recover that if we play like that again. We've got to beat him 4-2 again, though, now, in the next session, so no pressure there. But let's see how we get on. If you enjoyed that, make sure to leave a like down below and comment your thoughts as well. And, of course, remember to come back for Wednesday's episode to see if we can win the Coral Tour Championship. A little bit of an uphill battle, but if we play like we did there, we've certainly got half a chance. Thank you for watching, though, folks. As I said, leave a like if you enjoyed. I've been CIJ Gaming, and I'll see you guys for the next episode. Goodbye for now.